we talked, you were telling me about how your wife did the majority of your payroll and how she was struggling to make the time, especially with your expansion into Peachtree City.
Hello. Yes, it's a great achievement to add onto our practice, but we have felt the pressure we are having to learn as we go. Payroll is large part of the stress right now for my wife. She has wanted to stay involved with the company doing the payroll, huge part of her job. With the expansion happening, she can't balance the payroll with kids, among other things.
How long does it normally take your wife to do the payroll?
My wife currently uses Microsoft Dynamics GP. This system works fine aside from the inconvenience of getting to a computer to use it. We also do not have direct deposit. Takes her even more time to sign, sort, and mail out everyone's checks.
And you provide payroll for how many employees?
We currently have 20 employees at the Noonan location and 15 employees at the Peachtree location.
That's a lot on your wife's plate. I can't imagine keeping up with all of that on top of being a mom and trying to maintain a home life as well. If you don't mind my asking, what do you spend on your current system with Microsoft?
Actually, yes. I think it's crazy to pay for $1,500 annually upgrades when we are doing the majority of the work. We are trying to build back up savings after opening the new location, so we would love to save money and time whenever we have possible.
That makes sense. So does this Microsoft system offer any support?
I'm sure they offer online support, but she doesn't have time to figure that out. What she needs to go over, and we can't afford to hire another accountant during her high stress time.
Who deals with any errors found in your payroll? I'm just assuming that simple mistakes can be made when it is done by someone without much experience or knowledge of payroll.
Yeah, we really don't have anyone to review the information and numbers. If our employees find a mistake in her best to fix it, which takes up even more of her time.
That's interesting. How do you think having to do payroll has affected your wife overall?
She's become very frustrated with the added stress of the new location, and it affects not only us, but our kids as well. Anything that gets in the way of family needs attention.
I'm sure your wife could use any extra time. How would your staff benefit from a new system?
I think they would really appreciate more accuracy and direct deposit. Would make all of our lives easier.
I'm sure you have a lot of paperwork too. Does that ever lead to missing files or disorganization?
It sure does. My wife does the best she can, but we have run into a lot of instances where we couldn't find a certain file we needed information for, and information.
That sounds like the last thing you need with everything that you have going on right now. Don't you think you could save a lot of hassle and save your wife a lot of time by outsourcing your payroll?
Yes, I that, but it seems kind of complicated and expensive. Plus, it would be hard to trust someone else with our information and to get accurate numbers.
But wouldn't it be useful to not have to worry about your wife doing all of that work and struggling to balance everything?
It would free her up with the kids and her friends.
And lastly, wouldn't it benefit you to have mobile access to your payroll and information?
Absolutely. The ability to access it anytime, anywhere would be so convenient for both my wife and I.
I really appreciate you opening up to me about the situation. Have you looked into any solutions yet?
We have looked into others in-house software that could help with the payroll process. My wife, but we really never considered outsourcing our payroll.
Well, I would love to talk to you about some features and benefits that ADP can offer if you would be interested.
I would love to hear more. Why don't we talk, set up something for tomorrow?
That's perfect. I look forward to talking to you then. Have a great afternoon and thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.